Historic Fort Sanford. Numerous fortifications were erected in central and southern Utah in 1865 and 1866 during the Black Hawk Indian War to protect small settlements against attacks by bands of Ute, Paiute, and Navajo Indians. Most were built around the towns themselves, and generally by the local citizens, but Fort Sanford was unique in design, construction, and purpose. By orders from the commanding officers of the Territorial Militia and the Iron Military District, Major Silas Smith was directed to raise a force of 50 well-armed men to help protect the settlements of Circleville and Panguitch, and to construct a fortification near the confluence of Bear Creek and the Sevier River. This was a strategic location commanding the Ute Indian Trail, as well as the north-south route taken by pioneer settlers traveling through the area and along the Old Spanish Trail. Each provided access to the western regions. Although Fort Sanford was in operation for a relatively short period of time, it represented a unique chapter in the history of the area. This monument is a tribute to the soldiers who built the fort and the pioneers it protected. A second monument, also connected with this one, nearby, says, "There is little evidence today that Fort Sanford once existed. A land survey indicates it stood approximately 1.5 miles south of this marker. The fort was built in 1866 to protect the settlers in Circleville and Panguitch during the Black Hawk Indian War and to prevent Indians from stealing livestock. Fort Sanford also served as a supply depot for cavalry troops. Fort Sanford was designed, built, and named by Major Silas Sanford Smith and his troops. It was constructed entirely of cedar, juniper, pickets that stood 8 feet above the ground. A deep ditch at the base of the wall encompassed the entire fort. The dimensions were 363 feet by 363 feet, or approximately 3 acres, with block houses. Within just 3 months of completion, Brigham Young directed the evacuation of smaller towns for great protection. Most Panguitch residents moved to Parowan. Circleville settlers went to Beaver. With the evacuations of these two communities, the need for the fort also ended. Eventually, farmers would salvage the poles of the stockade to build houses, outbuildings, and fences.